Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, it is Monday. Good morning, Grand Rising, Janet. Ooh, needlepoint. Wow. Sounds wonderful. Ow. Mm. Ooh, all right. So we're going to let a few of you roll on in here. It is Monday. We know how we do it. And if you're here in the Northwest, or I'm sorry, the Northwest, I don't, at this point, my brain isn't braining. So welcome to Monday. Let's try this one more time. Meta messages on a Monday. Have you ever been here? My name's Hershey, and I'm telling you, brain doesn't always brain. Sometimes, we have scrambled egg moments. I say all of these things positively. Please don't misunderstand me. So today, you know, could be a struggle, but we're gonna get through it. So Maruta Rhapsody in Rainbow. Good morning. I'm lurking while another knitter. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I still don't have everything finalized, right? So here's what I know right now. There are changes. Obviously, you see, I am not on StreamYard. Me and StreamYard are not seeing eye to eye, and that is not anybody's battle but mine. And one day, maybe it will work its way out. But for right now, I can't fight the process, right? And the process is for right now, no StreamYard. Doesn't mean no YouTube, just means no StreamYard. There's other platforms, and I am looking into some of them. Probably not as diligently as I should, because I am a bit wee stubborn, hard-headed, bull-headed, hard-head, soft. My booty ain't all that soft. But okay, anyway, that is not the point. This is literally the last Monday of the year, right? So, with that being said, hello, Tiffany, Pamela, Grand Rising, you beautiful, beautiful people. So, there are changes coming. Meta messages is part of the change. None of us like change, it's uncomfortable, right? But we still must look forward to it. With that being said, I'm going to talk a little bit about me, and then I do have pre-made messages made up, but if you gonna want one, you're gonna have to stick around because I don't have everything worked out yet. I don't know how. I still haven't figured out how to pen messages. Um, and granted, I haven't done enough lives to probably play around with shit, and I could probably do that whenever, however, and it's gonna happen. It just hasn't happened yet, right? I'm still getting comfortable with the completely alone. I'm never really completely alone. I've always had the man behind the curtain. I don't have that anymore, right? I literally have been completely kicked out of the nest. So we are finding our way as we go. So I don't know where Meta Messages is going. I know it's not literally leaving. I just don't know where it's going to ultimately end up at and in which direction it's going to go. But today is going to be the first Monday that we start it in a good way. Brother Thomas, that sounds like it hurt. Are you okay? Do you need some help? Are you okay? Can't breathe yet? Okay, hold on. Breathe. You're turning red. Hold on. He's turning red. I have pants on. This is verification that I have pants on. I'm not that lazy. Hold on, y'all. What happened? What's on the floor? What's on the floor? The hammer's on the floor. The hammer hit your foot. Hammer hit my toe. Oh my God. Are you okay? No. Are you breathing yet? Breathe. Yeah, breathe. Thank you. Get some color in that face other than red, okay? Yeah, let's breathe. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Holy shit. Okay. So back to the me's. All right. So I'm just talking shit. All right. So yesterday I sat with Metatron for a while. And we had some nice conversation and we had some nice clarification as well. He is pushing me to a few things that I myself am not personally ready for, but it's coming, guys. It's coming, right? He wants me to start showing my deck, right? He wants me to start bringing it out there. I'm not ready yet. It's not going to stop me. It's only a rough draft, and it is the first rough draft, so it's the very roughest of the roughest. So, but we're getting there. So, this is what I want today to look like, right? So today looks like this. Yesterday, I spent some time with my higher power and my team, and we started addressing what it is, right? It started, I believe, Friday, the last Friday of the year, the last Saturday of the year, the last Sunday of the year. Well, now we are at the last Monday of the year, right? And what I now understand they are doing is they are closing doors, right? And at first I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. It was just like, what's going on? Da 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 da. We do this every year. Yeah, repeatedly over and over and again. We don't actually close the doors, right? So we are closing doors. And how are we doing that? We are doing that with our own definition of forgiveness. We are not going to carry that into this next year. This next year is going to be hard enough for most of us. Guys, whatever you're hearing in the background, whether it's traffic, wind, cats, or Thomas, life is just. It's live. There's a house. We all live in it. Okay. What I really want you to understand is that I'm going to go into what my definition of forgiveness is, right? What I want you to understand is everybody's entitled to their own opinion on what it is, right? They're entitled to what love looks like, what hope looks like, what dreams, realities, goals, intentions, generational wealth, breaking curses, whatever that is, it is your formed opinion, right? So I have my own formed opinion, but then I also have the biggest part of my life was just life itself, right? Was I in some crazy fucked up places most of the time? Absolutely. Ownership, right? I'm closing a door today with forgiveness because my version of forgiveness looks like this. I forgive first myself. I do take my ownership, not just standing up for something or believing in something, but actual ownership, right? They are very similar words. I forget what the word is now. Of course, I forget the word. Michelle would know because I think I was talking to her when the light came on and I realized it. But anyway, there's two different. There are two different things. One is, yeah, I think it's accountability. Accountability. That was the word. Okay, accountability and ownership. They are not the same, right? It took me a while to realize that, and it took a lot of me going into my own shadow to realize they were not the same. Even though I was putting them, they kind of fall in the same chapter of my book, and I was making them be the same thing because I didn't have definition at that point, right? So that was one of the ways that helped me understand for me what forgiveness looks like. So for me, forgiveness looks like once I forgave myself and I took my ownership and I have literally let it go. With that, forgiveness for them comes as well. It just kind of happens. I don't know how it happens, but the more forgiveness I find for myself and the more ownership I find for myself, the more forgiveness I can also find for them. Now, just because I have forgiven them for my own forward moving path, that doesn't mean that I'm going to allow the bullshit and them back in, right? For me, forgiving them means that I don't have to judge them anymore. I don't have to carry the weight of judging them ever again. I have to accept it, and that's part of my own growth, right? That's me. I have to figure that out in my mind, in my way. My brain doesn't work like your brain. Your brain doesn't work like her brain. His brain doesn't work like their brain. Nobody's works the same. Some of us have a whole lot of metal in it. Some of us are 100% organic, 100%. There are so many key differences in that. But the main thing is forgiveness, right? So, how it looks to you, and I will get to the chat here in a minute, but how it looks to you is where you need to be for today, right? You need to be ready to close the door. Today is the last Monday of 2024. Ain't another Monday, ain't another chance before what? We go forward again. And then we're on the last Tuesday. Oh shit. Then you're forced to go in on the last second. And then is it authentic? Is it genuine? Did you give yourself enough time to actually close the door so that it doesn't go into the next forward path year, calendar year, birthday year, whatever this is. Make sure that the doors are closing. So that was my aha. It's forgiveness. So today, I'm assuming that all of these meta messages have a lot to do with forgiveness within ourselves, not taking accountability. We are not talking about that. So please, in your mind, if you still see them as one, today, meta messages is not for you. I absolutely need you to come back on the next one, or I need you to actually accept change and challenge yourself to sit here and just listen. Listen. Hearing someone out from a point of view that comes from forgiveness, from someone outside of the box, sometimes makes it a little bit easier to flip that coin over, right? Because that's what life is all about. Constantly flipping that coin over, constantly flipping that coin over. We don't have a choice, in my opinion, who our heart loves, right? Some days, some people just walk in, steal our heart, and how the fuck did it happen overnight? Is it love at your sight? Is it what? Some people spend a lifetime and they never find any kind of love for or care for another individual. That's their choice, right? But their heart is made to do one thing. It's meant to pump, supply, oxygenate, move around, and it's also made to love. Without love, our heart doesn't have purpose. Our heart doesn't have direction. It has its own path, just like our mind does, right? So if you are openly willing to close doors so that when you move forward into your forward, you're not moving forward into their forward. That's their lesson. That just means you're not going to go through that dumb shit again. But guess what? I'm not going to keep judging you. So I forgive you for who you are. I forgive you for what happened. And I'm over it. You ain't got to let them back in. Like I said, that is my way that I see forgiveness. I have been through a lot of therapy, a lot of groups, a lot of programs. I have been treated. I have been mistreated. It's how you play the game, right? It's not who you're playing the game against. It's how you play it. As long as you're playing the game, you still have a chance. But if you're not playing this game of life with life, then what choice do you actually have? You're not making sure that you're heard. You're not being sure that your feelings are validated. Well, you can only do that for yourself, right? So if you can't validate you, don't expect someone else to validate you. So maybe forgiveness for you looks like something different. Maybe you think this is what it is, but that's because that's where you're at. Doesn't mean that's where they're at. They may still be on this level that you are not there. You may be here, they may be here. They may be here, you may be here. Clearly, even being on the same page does not mean that you don't want them to eat. That doesn't mean that you want them to fail or that you mean any harm to them. Me, I am a person that has to work on the way I deliver things, right? Because I have a way, because I'm an honest person and I usually just say what I feel because life and my experiences has been usually bad. See? Yeah, that kind of shit, right? So what I need you to understand is not everybody has that. Some people have it not so dark, not so twisted. Some people had a not broken home, a not broken marriage, a not broken family dynamic. Some of them had the best in the world. Some of them were fucking giving Leave It to Beaver a challenge or the Brady Bunch or all them other fictitious fake bullshit that was happening that wasn't behind closed doors, right? That's what I'm talking about. So here's where we are today. Right now, for me, as I close another door on forgiveness for myself, I'm going to use something that I was gifted yesterday, and I wasn't gifted it as in a physical gift. I was reminded, and that's the kind of gift that I didn't see coming because I forgot all about this. And granted, I only have one, and it's a two, and I would like to have the whole set. I think it's a set of six, where it's one, two, the prong, where it's a whole set of skeleton keys. I would absolutely love to have that because of the different doors and elements. Because right now I can only open doors that open with a two. If it's a one or a three, guess what? My key won't open that. So that is what I am going to do. I have set a goal to find keys or allow keys to find me, right? I have a two. I need a one. I need a three. I need a four. I need a five. If I want to complete the set, right? It's just like in a deck collection. It's just like in a book collection. It's just like in a stamp collection, a coin collection. Fisher Price, Legos, racetrack, the little car, the little the match car. It is you, right? So even if you're a little weird and you save eyelashes, hell, I don't know. I'm not judging you by it, but I'm just saying, we might want to talk about that. That's a little weird. I'm a little curious now that I've even thought about it. But anyway, if that's you, hey, email me. I want to talk about it. Anyway, I'm taking my key with me. My gift yesterday was to remember my key. I can't open doors when I don't even realize that there's a door there. I don't realize there's a door there because I don't have the tool that I need to start humming, vibrating, uh, doing something. Because trust me, it's going to actively do something. And I'm going to know that I'm around a door. Maybe it doesn't look like a door. I'm not going to know that if I don't remember to carry my tool. I work with Shiva a lot, right? Shiva is many people, many gods and goddesses, and I believe is also both male and female. They're their own yin yang in a way, so to speak. And they're not the only god that's like that. But there are two very strong, distinctive stones that Shiva works with. And they're both called a Shiva stone, right? One looks like this, one looks like this. Now, granted, they can come in different sizes, but one looks kind of like an ovary egg because it is for birthing, but it doesn't actually have to be physical birth, right? I can't physically have children anymore. I've had a hysterectomy from cancer, so I can't physically give birth, but I give birth to ideas. My oracle deck. I've got a tarot deck. I've got a crime deck. I've got a couple of books going on, but it's one book, but it's a couple of books going to be within them. Can't go into that too much. I needed this, so I needed to remember that I had it. I had something that would help me stay focused, right? This one, this Shiva stone, this one. I'm always traveling. I'm astral projecting. I'm daydreaming, and I love daydreaming, and I love anybody that isn't scared to daydream because that just means you're not limiting and cutting parts of you off to only dream at night. That means you are opening yourself up to dream during the day and see different colors and planes and realms and well. Anyway, okay, I'm going down the wrong thing, but anyway, the Shiva stone, grounding, traveling, astral projecting, seeing, believing, remote things, hearing clear, clarity. That's not all. Not only that, I realized that a long time ago, I got a crush on a pink kunzite, right? Realized it was probably never going to be in my price range, but I started manifesting it. I started speaking it into existence, right? And I'm like, there are two that, well, there's many, but there are two that, and I was real young. This was just years ago, right? This wasn't yesterday. This wasn't even 5 years ago. This was years ago, right? I started thinking, well, I've already got it. Present me hasn't caught up to it yet, right? Not too many years after that, it's not the biggest, it's not the prettiest, it's not shaped, it's not tumbled. It's just a sliver of pink kunzite. But it is literally exactly what I needed. It might not have been what I wanted or what I created in my head, but it was exactly what I needed, right? And that wasn't the only thing. I got the moldavite too. Yeah, baby. So I needed that. But then the other day, a friend that was so kind to remind me about my key also said something along the lines where it was a quote and we were joking and it was something like diamonds are a girl's best friend type shit, right? Or something like that. Not them words exactly, but that's where my brain went to, and I was like, oh my god, I just got gifted diamonds. But these are just these are not just ordinary diamonds, right? They're not your princess cut. They're not even cut, actually. They're raw. And that's how I like it, right? But I got two different kinds, right? I've kind of always had one because I've always had a Heckmeyer diamond quartz crystal, right? I've always had this. Didn't think about the diamond. Didn't think about the best friend here, right? Everybody needs their best friend. I was gifted these three, right? And these are beach diamonds. Ugh, ugh. And then a couple of you gems sent me these beautiful, like um, Smithsonite, and the blue. Oh God, I already forgot it. Blue. I, blue. Aragonite and yep. Anyway, I'll get it. I'll get it. Anyway, so these are the words that I'm taking into me. I'm taking with me into 2025. Whatever you want to do it. There are only so many tomorrows. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you, if you want a meta message, go ahead and drop the me's in there. The moderators will get on it. Aragonite. There it is. Thank you, Maruta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be here, book. Anyway, Heckmeyer from Arkansas. This one, if I remember correctly, I got it in St. Louis, and he got it at my gem guy in St. Louis got it while he was in Brazil, maybe, or Africa. He was coming. I don't remember the story now. I don't know, and I don't want to get it twisted in my head and say the wrong shit. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Heckmeyer diamond, and then the beach diamonds. So I have my best friends that I'm taking with me. So I will be presenting you guys with a best friend, unless it's a diamond, and I'm not talking about the one on your hand either, honey. So get that out your head, okay? With that being said, I love you guys, and I so cannot wait. See, I was thinking New York too. For some reason, I was thinking New York. But I for some reason in my head, I feel like it's another country. I feel like it's in another country. It's just like I've got a quartz. I'm sorry, it's not a quartz. Ooh, come on, Brian, get it. What was the stone of the season for autumn? In the Amanda had it. Carnation? No, not carnation. That's a flower. Carnelian. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, brain. All right. Do we have any knees yet? Let me see. Hey, Brother Thomas, have you noticed any knees yet? Seba. Hot Wheels. Yeah, Hot Wheels. You guys make sure you do all those YouTubey things. And you don't know how good it feels to see you guys here. Tekanite. Ooh. Tekanite? Tekanite. Tetanite. Tech. Oh, I want to pronounce that. Morning. Grand Rising, Gray. Grand Rising. All right. So, if I missed a me, guys, just, catch me up. Tika tight. Okay. Oh, Risa's got me. Rose Blue, Book, Hypnicity, Tiffany, Jane, Rossi, all said me. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Rose Blue, you are the first one. You are ready. All right. So, we are doing this a little different, guys. Okay. So, the first part of this message is your forgiveness for yourself. I have no idea what it is, and we're not going to go into it. Of course, I'm probably going to get a little taste or a little peek of what it could be, but I am absolutely not going to say anything about what it is. I'm just going to lead you to the clue that you can find to find that forgiveness for yourself so that you can close that door today. Today. If you can't do it today, you've only got tomorrow to get it closed. Don't keep repeating the insanity circle. Close that door. Find forgiveness. It's so much more worth it. I'm telling you, you guys, you know what? I know. I'm aware. I see it. I already got it. Yep, I got it. So, but you want me to do the deep dive, right? And of course you want me to do the deep dive. Of course you do. Wouldn't be y'all. As long as they're not doing a watermelon crawl, right? I guess we need to actually get to the T's, right? Tourmaline, T-O-U, tourmaline, T-O-U, tourmaline. No, there it is. 659. I need the second book to this, man. I know there's all kinds of goodies I'm missing. Oh, wait. 659. Gotta get the six. Six. Oh, passed it up. All right. Let's see. The astrological sign for Virgo and Gemini is configuration of tourmaline with exhibits of green, blue, rings, pink, and red cores. Please note that it is not the same as tourmaline, which is bicolored, exhibiting both pink and green, or pink with blue color. Oh, well, tell me something I don't know. Watermelon tourmaline is a super activator for the heart chakra. It provides stimulation, energizing, and a connection to the heart. Place it on the heart when you are ready to meditate. It vibrates with the number 2. It is a medical stone for treatment against nervousness, disorder of the heart and lung, and dysfunctions of the emotional systems. And it will help with dysfunctions of the emotional system. Also parts of the brain, right? The emotional system is part of the like dopamine kind of thing, right? That's like your dopamine and endorphins and stuff like that, right? Your serotonins and all that goes with like your emotional system, right? Okay. And it vibrates at a number 2. All right. So um let me see. Can I pen this? How do I pen this? So you guys, if anybody has any idea how I pen this, and the chat, y'all bringing it. I love y'all for this, but I gotta find my list. Okay, here's the list. All right, Rose, how do I pen this? See, I click on the 3 little buttons and I get channel activity, go to channel. Oh, there it is, pen message. Look at that shit. All right, now I can see it, right? Okay, now I got the list. All right, so Rose, your stone, your best friend, I do know it's a little bit about it, right? Okay, so it is not an easy, affordable. It can get a little pricey, but watermelon tourmaline is your best friend for 2025. They want you to presently have that or something that matches its energy to go into studying on yourself. Okay. So here's what they want you to look at when it comes to, and this is your clue, your hint. I am not diving into it. I'm literally leaving it up to you. You're the one that has to close the door. The clue goes like this: develop a stronger connection, ascend, building blocks. I'm literally not. I'm done. I'm closing all of them cards. They're done. I'm going into your meta message now, okay? That is your clue from Metatron and from Shakina on something within you that you need to forgive you first. And finding that forgiveness for yourself will also bring forgiveness for them so that you can close that door and you don't have to judge them anymore. Let them be. Let them repeat the cycle. Let them stay in the insanity if they choose not to change. I was always told if you meet more than 2 assholes in a day, you could be one of them assholes. Make sure you're the one closing the door and finding forgiveness for yourself. Your meta messages, they're not going to let up on this, right? Close that damn door. Close it. Ain't no reason for you to leave that door open. You letting your air or your heat out. You letting your light that they providing you out. You just giving that shit away. Stop. You have Time Master and Coyote coming in telling you to get lost. Really? Literally. Truly. Close that door. Get lost in yourself. Getting lost within yourself, you will find direction. I promise you. Needing direction can only be found within you. 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 And you have got to open your heart in order to do it. So make sure that you open your heart to you. Use the clue, grab you a stone, start closing them doors with forgiveness. Close it. Let it be done. Get lost within yourself because you yourself have your own and more internal compass, mind, heart, and soul that will lead you back. But at least you won't be coming back naively. You will be coming back knowing they are who they are, and I'm not going to judge them for it. But you also don't have to accept them into your life anymore, okay? Find that forgiveness. Close them doors and do it with a watermelon tourmaline if you can. And that's the message I got for you, sweetie. Okay, penned message. Let me see. Book Bewitched. Pen message. I'm so glad I figured that out. Pen my list. It has everyone. Pen my. Oh, Marita says pen my list. Full list. Rose blue. Okay, rose blue. I just did, right? Did I? Fuck you. Heart attack. Okay, that was the wind, y'all. Just grabbing the door. Where did my pen thing? Oh, I probably have to unpen. I can't see. All right, I'm learning. All right, wait. All right, so let me go here. Unpen. Now let's see. I can. Yep, see it popped up. Okay, so you can only have one pen at a time. I hope I can remember that. Just did Rose, right? So we are on to book. Book. What the fuck? I know. Scared the shit out of me. Y'all, my heart's still going to. Ooh, that's. Bro, you sitting right there, no warning or nothing, just wham.
I mean, the plastic bag off my chair. It was ready to go out the door, but the door shut.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Whew. Oh my god! Okay. Whew.
Yeah, Maria's back.
Wait, are you even in chat? Or are you not even there? You left me hanging, didn't you, bro? I see how it is.
I'm just.
You're freeballing it.
Well, don't need to let everybody know that.
I don't mean it like that, pervert. Get your mind out the gutter. I meant you're like just, I don't know. Yeah, you're groovy. You are. You got this. All right. Oh shit, y'all! I hope y'all are laughing and having fun because I mean, I'm telling you, it's just the house smelling good, the house is clean, baby. It's a good day. It's a good day. We having a good day over here. We laughing, we having fun, but that scared the absolute fuck out of me. All right, book, right? That's what we said.
Yes.
Stop just staring at us, Thomas. I know that's right. Y'all better get him, Jims. You better get the man behind the curtain. Get in his ass. You know the rules. Book is here, right? I thought I saw like some kind of message where she was like fidgeting or fiddling or absolutely. I'm laughing and I don't feel good. Oh, girl, don't none of us feel good. I got bronchitis. My shit's flared up. Thomas been sick as fuck. It's man, it is what it is. Life is just we still got to do it though. So we gonna do it. We gonna make it do what it do, baby. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. Deep dive the stone for you real quick here. And for those curious, because I always get it in every one of my comments, this is, I think, the first version. I do want the new one, but this is the version that I have. The new one has like 800 or 900 pages. Oh, so much more goodies and more stones are added. So I really want the newest one, but I don't have it anyway. Lapis. What are we laughing at now, bro? The comments. Pardon? What are we laughing at? I want to laugh.
We're reading on Book Witch, but Nancy said it sounded like a SWAT team coming through.
Man, I'm telling you, it sounded like kick in and shit. I definitely forgot the door was open. Like, was that a slam or a kick in? It sounded like, whew. My heart just now is starting to slow down. All right, lapis crystallizes in mass cubes, and I don't know what that is, so I ain't even gonna say it. The color is deep blue. Lapis is a combination of minerals, primarily lazurite and calcite. Pyrite is also contained within the prized massive Afghanistan lapis, only found there. The Chilean lapis usually. See, y'all know me, and okay, we got this. Okay, the CHILEAN lapis contains more visible calcite than the pyrite. Okay, all right. So make sure to understand that if it is Afghanistan lapis, it is very rare. Oh, I got lapis. I wonder which one I got. Anyway, okay, that's not the point. This stone has existed before time itself was born, assuring that one will gain admission to the most guarded domains in the all of the unknown mysteries and sacrificed sacred texts that have been hidden throughout the years. The stone has wisdom beyond the understanding of the information as history is to date. It further allows one to gain, explore, and to gain knowledge like never before. Then it goes into a bunch about the rare one, but let's see if there's anything medical going on here. Lapis is known to be the stone of King Solomon. It controlled, it can control and help with with an entire legion of demons if they are after you. Really, Lapis? Hell is my damn Lapis at? See, learn something new every day. Anyway, this stone will help you overcome depression. It will literally help you reverse it. It will bring cheer and joy into your brain, your life, and your relationship. You must connect with it in a way that accepts it as male and female because it resides on both planes. It is a perfect balance within the yin yang energy, focusing only on your equilibrium to optimism. As you understand, this is a very protective stone. It will shelter you and it will help you wear and carry the physical that the universe sends your way, even in psychic attacks. Basically, it's a rutilated topaz and it has all kinds of good shit in here. And the fact that it can almost completely reverse depression is beyond amazing. But it can stand against a whole legion of demons. One of these can go against a whole legion of demons. And I don't know if you understand what a legion is, but that's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so there's your deep dive into Lapis so that you can find the door that needs to be closed. The hint to that door that needs to be found for forgiveness revolves around you ennobling your soul.
How many is a legion?
Magic, and it doesn't matter how dirty or messy it is.
A legion is between
You can clean it up.
To 6,000 soldiers.
And for those that are not googling it, it's between 3,000 and 6,000, and they are can be soldiers of good or they can be soldiers of the other kind. Can't believe in one and the other don't exist. Don't work like that. It's evenly distributed. Whatever it is, you can clean it up. Here's your best friend. Enjoy your hint, your clue. Take your best friend. Get to getting it. Get to closing them doors. Right? Your meta messages is it's pretty deep, but it really focuses, and I do mean focuses because every single one of these is a direct decision, right? And it starts right here. You have to understand this crown that we have, right? It doesn't matter if you can see it or not. You know it's there, right? You know when it's a little tilted. You know when it's a little cocky. You also know when you take it off. It's how it is. We're born with a crown, right? It's more than just a physical thing that is heavy and pokey and can sometimes hurt your scalp. If you've ever worn a crown, sometimes they're a little uncomfortable, but you have a crown. You were born with it, right? You can make it to look however you want it to look, but the one that you can never take off, that's the one we're going to focus on, right? I'm going to need you to get into the confidence within yourself. There is magic within you, and the only way you are going to find it is to get into a sweat lodge, get into a form of you that makes it real uncomfortable to be around anybody else because you're going to be a sweaty damn mess and you're not even going to want to touch yourself, but you're going to need it, right? You are absolutely going to need it because there is something that you have got to let go of, right? That spiritual narcolepsy is not necessarily a bad thing until you stop it and let it stop your molt. You need to get in there. Do you see this? You have got to get in there and get rid of this. Now, your clue and your hint to whatever it is, forgiveness is along the way, but 2029, 2025, 2025 is going to be a number for you that you is not going to look good if you don't start seeing it in a positive way. Most people, they hear the concept you can't save your face and your ass at the same time. Stop trying to save either one of them. Literally stop. Find the confidence to show your magic. Let it out. Let that little light of yours out. You have to. If you don't become transparent with not just yourself, but with everybody that you're encountering for 2025, you're never going to encounter that sweat lodge. You're never going to molt. You're never going to shed the skin that isn't serving you. And you're never going to grow bigger. When snakes shed, they get a little bigger. When spiders, creepy fucking roaches, other creatures that molt, they get bigger. They crawl out of that skin that's no longer serving them. And that's exactly what I need you to get. I know it's creepy. It's freaking creepy. It's creepy. Shit, I see creepy shit all the time. I work with some creepy shit. I work with some scary shit. I work with some beautiful shit. I work with shit that blows my freaking mind every time I see it. And I've seen it a bunch. It still blows my mind. You have to get real comfortable with yourself. And the only way to do that is to get real ugly and get uncomfortable with yourself. Shed that skin. Let it go. Don't let 2025 come and you have not closed them doors for yourself. I love you, and that's your meta message, honey. Close them doors. All right. Hypnicity. I'm hypnicity. Book, this was for you, sweetie. Oh, that was for you. Remember, peaceful place. Nancy's here. Hi. Hi, Akila. Absolutely. Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one. I liked it. I actually got a lot out of that. I don't have any watermelon tourmaline. Okay, that's a damn lie. You're right. You're right. It is a lie. I have both of them. I have the one that it said don't get them confused, but then let me let well it's not exactly a whole lie, but okay is so okay. It's still connected to the, what do you call it, like the stilobite or the alabite or whatever. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but that right here, this little piece right here, if you can see the pink, that right there, this is watermelon tourmaline right there. You can see the little colors going on or whatever. And it's still connected to the alabite or stilobite or whatever you call it. So I would have to literally take it to like I don't know, They don't even know. I don't know to have the watermelon tourmaline exposed. So in theory, I do have it, but somewhere I've got the other one that it said don't get them confused. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, we are on hypnicity. 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 We love you too. Okay, hypnicity. Okay, now remember, my intention and my manifest is whatever you want to do, do it. There are only so many tomorrows. Okay. The goal for today is I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to give you a best friend, a stone. Mine, of course, I'm rocking with diamonds this year since I got forward in pretty things. You'll find yours, or well, we're going to give you one. If it don't work for you, or you don't like it, we'll get you another one. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it do what it do, baby. Oh, and of course, this is one that I cannot pronounce. Of course, absolutely. Oh, all right, you guys. How do you say it? And I no, I don't have this stone, but I also cannot pronounce it.
You kind of look at the word.
I'm putting it on screen. Agirine. Hmm. Agernine. A- Agernine. Agernine. Okay. Let's see what the deep dive is to it. Let's see. Let's see. Please be in here. Like I said, this is why I need the updated version of this book because there's going to be some stones that aren't in here, and I'm assuming this is one of them that's not in here. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it is. It's in here. Okay. This stone is the It's a stone for the astrological sign of Pisces. Ag, 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 uh, this guy. This mineral can assist with personal convictions. Oh, ooh, shit. Maybe I need one of you. A lot of them. It will help you set your morality in a more realistic way. It will make it required and a requirement instead of a defense. It will help you dispense the effect of pressure, bringing acceptance of yourself without confrontation and conformance. Uh, it can remove emotional blocks. It can reflect personal attitudes, opinions, concentrations, and accept the state of sufficiency.
Efficiency.
Sufficiency. It further strengthens in personal conviction and integrity. Integrity. Thank you. It can be used as a treatment stone in with hot rocks to help the immune system. Hey, I have lupus. Find me. I have autoimmune. Find me. To protect the negative energies and psychic attacks sent by those near and far, love and hate, friend and foe. Vibrates at number 5. Whoa. Mm. I like that stone for you. I really like that. Fuck, I like that for myself, but I really like that for you. All right, your hint into your forgiveness, your forgiveness, right? It has something to do with a graduation. It has something to do with stepping into the unknown. And it has a whole lot to do with community. Like I said, I'm not going into any of that. That is your homework. Okay, your meta message. The smoky mirror and the eye of the needle intention, right? So when we have a needle, and I have a couple of us gems that are knitting, right? They're lurking and knitting, right? Now, Are they doing needlepoint? Are they doing crochet? Or are they whatever they're doing? Are they working with, what do you call that thing, a loom or whatever? I don't know, but they're doing something with creation, right? That is intention, right? The eye of the needle. Everything looks a blur, damn mess all the way around, right? Sometimes, like those Eskimo glasses, because it's so white in the winter, they just get that little sliver of the bone and they wear it for sunglasses, right? That's where I need you to be. I need you to be intentionally looking through your life. Okay? You have to intentionally look into your life. You have to get to the heart of the uncomfortable, the heart of the truth, the heart of the matter, the heart of the problem, the heart of the reason. That all goes together, but you have to do it with intention, right? Can't do it behind a smoky mirror. Can't do it if you can't see it. So make sure that you are intentionally feeding your needle, okay? Make sure that 2025 has intentional thought, intentional word, intentional movement forward, okay? It's all about surrendering to yourself. You don't have to surrender to anybody else. It is your journey. You are the only one that can walk your journey for you. You're the only one that can carry your cross. You're the only one that can bear your weight. No one else can do it. You can agree to have a fellowship and be married and do it with somebody, have a partner, have all of that community. It's all good and great. But you have to have all of that within yourself. And you have to be willing to submit to yourself, not to another person. Hell, nobody does that. Ain't nobody telling you to do that. What I am suggesting is that when you find a way to do it for yourself, and I know I used molting in the last one, I'm going to use the butterfly, the transformation effect for you. Why? Because we have a butterfly here. We have someone that is scared of their journey, but they're not scared in a way of going forward. They're scared of not knowing what they're going to look like. What are their wings going to look like? You don't have to worry about it, right? It's part of the transformation. The more self work that you do, and the more closure that you do, so that you do not continuously complete and keep carrying around that same damn insanity circle, that is the universe blessing you with the most beautiful, powerfulest, gorgeous, unique. No one else has your design wing. Okay? Ain't nobody else got your fingerprint. So don't think somebody else gonna have your wing design, okay? Make sure that you understand that the transformation is about you. You have got to get out in that pod. You hear me? We got to. We got to have the ugly cry, the snot, the burning, the ugly, and then we got to throw it all away. We're not putting that on our sacred cloth. We're not taking it into something that we are taking into 2025. I'm taking my prayer cloth with me. Not taking it if it had no tears that were nasty, no tears that burnt these eyes. No, that hurt. That went in the trash. That's gone. These tears, these memories, yes, that's good. So let all that ugly out, close them doors, and remember that the transformation is only going to be about you and the wings. Let them be known. They're going to be strong and they're going to carry you to places that you can't imagine right now. The reason you can't imagine it right now is because they haven't been created yet, because you still got too many doors open. Close at least one door and you're guaranteed to step out with something you've never had before. And that's what I've got for you. We, girl, we all got to work on triggers. Woo! Snap. Snap if you got triggers. Right now, stop what you're doing and snap them fingers if you got triggers. Thomas is snapping. Y'all just don't know it because he doesn't have the best hand control. But I can tell you he's in there just trying. I'm trying. Woo! We all just snapped together. I hope you know that. Ain't nobody doing this shit alone. None of us. Tiffany, you are up, sweetheart. Yes, we are so sorry. I say this in a loving way, but somebody needed them on the other side, and they had a job to do, so it was time. They're still with you. I say that from the bottom of my heart, and I know I don't always have the most gentle words. They come from a gentle place. Know that. They come from a very gentle place. Oh, winner, chicken eater. dinner, chicken dinner. Right. You're right. You're right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner or something. However it goes. Okay. All right. All right. That is the clue, the hint for that. Okay. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, we Tiffany girl. Snap them fingers, baby. We shared a best friend this year. Diamond. So even if it is beach diamonds, heck my diamond. The only diamond that don't count is the one that's on your hand. You understand what I mean? You can't put your best friend into a commitment you made with someone else. So if you're wearing a ring of representation, that diamond doesn't count. It's yours. It's yours. But it's a promise you made with a vow to someone else, okay? Even if it's a promise ring, get yourself a diamond. Go get you a Heckmeyer diamond. Go get you a sand diamond, a beach diamond. Oh, go get you a best friend. All right. Now, I read this the other day because obviously I needed to, but I'm going to deep dive this for you. There was something that really stuck out to me, and I'm going to read it for you. Uh, where did I actually? Yeah. I should have highlighted it. I knew that somebody hopefully was going to get to share the diamond with me. I didn't think to highlight it though. Should have highlighted it. Give me 1 second here. Has something to do with, obviously Prussia. I'm just kind of skimming it. Oh, okay. I think it was this right here. What people don't understand about this pretty little thing. Oh, this one. Of course, this one is gem cut, and this one is not. But still, diamond. Little, little, little do many know. It is also known in the gem world as the stone of innocence. A diamond, although made from nothing but pressure, inside of it holds nothing but purity, consistency, and lovingness within the physical realm of the stone. Did you hear that? I had to sit with it, but I'm going to say it one more time. Little known, but also known in the gem world as the stone of innocence. Hmm. Bringing forth nothing but the pressure from the outside that created it, bringing forth the inside, nothing but purity, consistency, and loving. Right? It's already loving when you get it. What is it loving? Everything. Everything that created it. The pressure, the weight, the size, the cracks that's inside of it, because it already has been doing its job and fighting against things that were trying to break it, and its pressure wouldn't let it be broken. Mm. Remember your best friend. Take your best friend with you. If you ain't got a best friend, get you a best friend, girl. All right, your clue to something within yourself for forgiveness that you need to forgive goes along the way of oneness. Stop breaking agreements, and flexible. Now, like I said, that is your clue. If you want me to help you deep dive it, y'all, you know how to do. You got to get in that email of mine, and you got to email me, and we're going to sit down, we're going to talk about it, but we're not going to talk about it right now. That is your homework. All right. What they want you to bring forth into 2025 is you. Every bit of you. The most authentic you is the you that owns every hat and every mask that we have and that we wear. We have them, right? We have them, guys. Stop pretending we don't have them. We have to wear a hat for everything because we are multiple people throughout a 24-hour period, right? It's the same day repeating itself over and over and over again. But man has decided to give it a different day. But in reality, we're all repeating the same damn Groundhog Day. We are programmed to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. Mm-hmm. On them masks, on them hats. If you got children, oh my God, you are a mailman, a Santa Claus, a mother, a father, a cook, a librarian, a doctor, a coloring person. You have so many masks that you have to wear. You have to be an electrician. You have to be a plumber. That's what you need to be. You bring it all to the table in 2025 with no remorse, no holding back. Be authentically you in all of your masks and hats. Don't hide a part of you. Bring all of you into 2025. Use corn and remember that when you are doing your own wild woman dance, when you are doing your own happy go lucky feeling yourself, like today, Thomas and I, we got a little pep in our step, we got a little beat in our thing, we got a little music, we got a little energy, we're feeling pretty good. We felt pretty shitty for the last 7 days, and it's been a really rough 7 days, but we have made it through. We're not all the way over it, but we're getting there, right? We are doing anything to feel better than what we felt, right? And we are making sure that we are closing each day in a positive note. So next year, 2025, make sure that there is corn on that altar. Any kind of way. Go get some corn stalk. Go get some damn unpopped kernel corn. Go get an actual ear of corn. Dry it out. Yes. Yes. I'm sure you've seen it for the fall festivals, right? It doesn't have to be just for fall. Doesn't have to be. It can be on your altar for anything because guess what corn represents? We'll see if anybody in the chat can guess what corn represents in the main thing of it. Also, remember to let the crows fall off your back by climbing higher than a crow can breathe, right? Why do I say that? There's this show, it's National Geographic or one of them shows that is out there, and you see this eagle that looks like it's being attacked by a crow. Might have been a raven. I think it was a crow though. Anyway, whether it was a crow or a raven, hold on, I got feedback. I don't know if I hear it anymore. Okay. So anyway, you see the eagle soaring, just going almost straight up, soaring, 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 soaring. They're not soaring, they're not running. They are going to a level that is their playing field. They play way up here. They play in playing fields that crows and ravens can't play in because they can't breathe. They can't breathe. They literally start falling off. They fall. They just start falling. Now, eventually, they're not going to die. They're not going to fall. They're going to catch their breath. They're going to catch their wings. Their wings are going to catch them, and they're going to save them. And they're not going to get hurt. Nobody gets hurt in the situation, but the eagle safely reminds them of who they are testing. Mm-mm. I am levels above you. So make sure that you understand that you yourself are levels above you, but don't be cocky with it. Be confident. You ain't got to say a word. Just start climbing. They gonna fall off. Let them fall off. They not gonna get hurt. The universe ain't gonna let them get hurt. But that's how the process goes. You're not turning another cheek. You're not literally walking away to pick and choose your battles. It's not even a battle. It's literally challenging yourself. See if they'll meet you on your plane. You're willing to come down to their level and do all of their level things, but are they willing to come to yours? Don't let your horizon get so high that they can't enjoy it with you, but don't let your britches get too big that you don't remember where you came from. So absolutely remember, when you have no intention of someone moving forward with you, soar so high that they're going to fall back anyway. Your growth will scare them. That's your message, baby. All right, we got a couple more going on here. That was Tiffany, right? So we got Jane. Rossi, Aquila Gray, Risa Flowing. All right, how many do we got here? Let's see if we got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Jane, Rossi, Aquila Gray, Risa Flowing. Hey, how'd y'all work that out? We got exactly enough. All right, I got you. Let's go. All right. I hope you guys are still here, Gems. I know it's a day, but you know what? It'll get shorter as we go, just like in the beginning of the last couple times when we started. Here we go again. All right, Jane. Let's see here. What are we looking at here? Oh, ooh, I have wanted one of them for so long. Ooh, good one. I love your best friend, Jane. I love your best friend. All right, we're gonna start right there. So let's get a deep dive for the meteorite. The me do tertiary. Terite. Dem- I literally know how to say it, but my brain isn't allowing me to. But a demodiorite. Dem, oh, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. All right. DUN. There we go. 250. And I turned right down there right to the page. Oh, it's 2 pages off. Look at that. All right, the meteorite. Um, blue. The color ranges are blue to violet or pink to brown. Okay. Ow, shit. So this would be the blue to violet one. Y'all see the sweat? It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. Okay. All right. So this mineral can be used to reduce accessibility. No. Yeah, accessibility to stubbornness. Do you have a lot of access to stubbornness, Jane? Will help you continue standing up for yourself. It will assist in providing stamina to oneself when subjected in harsh environments. It is an excellent stone for patience, and it also carries with it the potential for all or whom is involved to find and provide an element of accommodation to a bizarre or chaos reality. Yeah, oh Jane, yeah, we gonna have to speak this into existence for you, yo. We need Jane needs us seriously. We gonna work on that one. All right, Jane. Vibrates in a number 4, and it will help you deal with the conditions of disease that are condition based out of the condition of the mind and not always our physical. Metatron, Enoch. Stop knowing her so good. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't stop knowing her. All right. There's your best friend for 2025. And I still can't say it, and I'm not going to keep embarrassing myself. But Maruda knows how to literally say, like, almost any stone. So if you ask Maruda, if you can't pronounce it, she'll literally, like, tell you how to break it down and where to put the pronunciations and all of that. She's She's got a business. All right, here's your clue to your forgiveness that cannot go into 2025 with you. Becoming more objective. Hmm, that is not an easy one. I'm telling you, I need to take that one, but it's not mine. So this one is yours. Becoming more objective. Something you need to actually just get in there and enter it. And there is a change in the wind that needs to be accepted. Ooh, okay, Jane, that is your clue and your hint to your forgiveness that needs to be found. Close the door. This is your last Monday of the year. Don't let it go into 2025 with you. You only got one more day, so find it and get it out. Get her done. Get it out of there. All right. Getting back to integrity and a balancing act. Boy, that sounds like they should not even go together in the same sentence. But guess what? It literally happens. How do I know it happens? Because it's at the moment we are one half step off of our path that we realize, oh, we're off our path. At half step, we didn't even need the whole step. Not when it comes to the growth that you and I and many other that are here, and also those that don't even know it yet have. Right? We know it. Now, do we continue to take the whole step? That is our choice, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, we the only ones that can pay the consequence as well. We know there's a consequence at the other end of this, but we some fun as it may be, sometimes it ain't always in it. You know what I mean? Okay, there is a balance for you for 2025. The balance that is going to come, it is literally going to force you that you've been playing balancing game far too long. There is a way for you to recenter yourself. And in order for you to do that, you have to learn to retrust your stand, right? When we stand on one foot, we get to wobbling, right? We get to wobbling. Oh, God, we need to balance. We're going to fall over, right? Trust me, I have vertigo. It happens all the time. I'm literally standing and I can fall. Standing still, not even walking, not even moving. God forbid if you put actual moving anything subjectively moving around me, I could fall by someone else's movements when you have vertigo. It sucks. Can't control when you're going to fall, when you're going to control the dizzy, when you're going to control the lightheaded that literally just takes your feet from under you sometimes, right? There's different versions, there's different ways, and it affects different people in different ways. But we know when we are a half step off, and that is exactly what we need to recognize right then and there. It's at that point. Don't worry about pulling your foot back. It's that commercial. Did you find a black cord? And you find it, and you're like, "Yep, found it." And you pull it out. It says, "Don't pull it out." And then you're like, "Oh shit!" And you plug it back in, and it says, "But don't plug it back in if you did." Yeah, that's that half step, right? Get lost. Stay a half step off. Make sure. Do the 10 seconds. Think. I bet in that 10 seconds, what you realize is that you need more time to think about what the hell is going on, right? So, literally take more time. But remember, only stay the half step off your path. Enjoy what you can. That's like entering into a new country. Oh, I can only take 25 steps. Well, I'm going to enjoy them 25 steps. I don't need a passport for them 25. Find the simplest of joys in that half step. But remember, that half step is all you need because you can bounce right back. And I'm sorry you guys are seeing my swelling, but my throat's starting to hurt. So I'm going to try to get through this. You, that's all you need. That's all you really need, right? Anything more is a want. But that need to let our hair down, that need to just cut up, cut a rug, dance, turn the music up, scream, primal release. It's only a half step. Allow it to happen. Hold it because there is something in it that can be found and it can only be found while you're in that half step, right? There is something beautiful that is literally en route to you right now. Crows represent message. Message is there is something already en route to you, but you will miss it if you don't stay in that half step, right? If you go too far, if you take the whole step off of your path, your drifter that's already en route to you is going to fade back into the fog. They're going to have to hit another distraction, another detour, another trip around however long, big, huge, deep, or layered your labyrinth is. But it's your labyrinth, it's your blessing. Let it come to you. Stay in that half step, find out what it is, and then remove it. Don't allow it to come into 2025 with you. That's what I've got for you, sweetie. All right. From Jane, we have Rossi. 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 And for those still hanging out, thank God you're still here. Make sure you've done all those YouTube things. Yes, Rossi, right? Rossi. Rossi, Rossi, Rossi. All right, Rossi, your best friend is one of my favorites. Even though, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, it was my best friend for the year, but your best friend for the year is Bronzonite. Honey, the best part about Bronzonite is it's all good. It's got tiger's eye in it, and it's got many shades of tiger's eye, right? The red, the blue, the standard, the regular. It's got all of it, but then it's got other good shit in there, and I'm going to tell you all about it. But Bronzonite has it all. It's an all around go get a best friend. It's a good one. So I hope you have Bronzonite, but if not, it's actually pretty affordable and it comes in all different shapes. But it only usually comes in one color if it has all of the true tiger fashion in it. So make sure that it is fully gorgeous and just brimming with beauty. Shine it up, make it pretty. Bronzonite, bronzonite. 170. 170. I need to look and see if they sell the second version of this on Amazon. If they do, I need to add it to my wish list. Bronzonite. Astrological sign for Leo. Bronzonite is a mass collaborator of very rare crystals coming together to form the color bronze. This is the stone of courtesy. Promotes love, equality, unprejudgmental discernment. Unprejudged discernment. It will be a great giver of stimulus, and it will also help you find resolution in your life. It provides courage in the do, not the try. It will help you become the action of being that you need in your life. This is an alkaline stone with acidity conditions. So make sure that your number 5 body is assisted with normal transforming cycles. It will quicken the assumption of the iron and like in your blood, like it can help your iron in your blood, and it can provide and increase the iron flow within the physical body through your blood. It vibrates and runs with number 1. So that is really good. Bronzonite is really good and it's really healthy because it has all kinds of goodies in it. And tiger's eye is already very, very, very protective. So remember that bronzonite is tiger's eye and then some. Okay. So remember that as you go. A clue or a hint for you for forgiveness to help you move into also helps you release grief. Oh, see, now I'm sure it says it in there, but I was just kind of getting like some key points. But see, Marita, that's why we love these things. Give me that knowledge. Give me that knowledge. All right. So your clue is mastery, unlocking your heart. Ooh, this is never easily accepted, but it is what it is. Some of us are scared to open our heart, which means that we're scared of love itself, right? So mm, you have a leg up in the situation. You just have to figure it out. And then you have to open your heart to it. And then you have to master that emotion, but you have to find forgiveness in there along the way. So I wish I could tell you more, but they're not going to let me. I know you can figure that out though, because that is a very clean clue to something within you that you need to forgive you for. And today is the last Monday of the year. I mean, unless you want it to go with you. If you want it to go with you, go right ahead. But it don't look like it's part of your journey because your next journey starts right here. Transmuting. You see that? Transmuting pain, right? Pain does one thing. It hurts us physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It's a job. Its job description is to hurt. That's what pain is about. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. It's just that simple. You can transmute that though. You can transmute that pain. I know. I know. Trust me, it's not easy. It doesn't matter if it is mental, emotional, physical, spiritually. Pain is pain. We all have it. We've all felt it. We've all carried that weight. Ain't nobody special. Ain't nobody getting past it. Everybody got to carry some of it. Ain't nobody special. Well, I mean, we all kind of special in our own way, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that pain is going to use you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's its only job. Take that job away. Transmute the pain into something else, anything else, and then you use the pain as a strength. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave that right there. There's a deep dive for you and a rain dance and a fire something, whether it's setting fire to your ass to get some motivation, or there's actual fire element coming into your life for 2025. I have no idea, but there is a lot of deep thinking, deep diving, deep knowledge, deep knowing. And it is all part of that fool's journey. It's all for you for 2025. But until you can learn to transmute the pain and turn it into strength, it's always going to have control. It's going to be the one in control. It's going to be the one running it. The situation, the solution, everything will be run by pain. Pain can be transmuted. You can literally turn pain into anything. Turn a white candle into any color candle, right? That's all I've got for you, baby. Okay. Aquila. Are we on Aquila? That was Rossi, right? No. Who was that? Yeah. Was that Rossi? That was Rossi, right? Yes, that was Rossi. Aquila. Aquila.
Yes.
Aquila, Gray, Risa, Flowing. You're welcome, Rossi. I love you. I love every one of my gems. Every single one of you. Aquila. Here. Yay. For those that are still here, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here, and I thank you for that. I thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, is that yeah? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Your best friend for 2025 is selenite. I'm jealous. Or selsenite. It's not like selenite, like it's my brain isn't braining right now. Celestolite. Mm. Okay. I can't get the brain. I'm trying to get the word to come out. It's not coming out. Okay. But I'm going to deep dive it for you, but I can't get the word to come out. But it's beautiful stone. I've got a couple of them. Absolutely wonderful. Very, very powerful. Let's get you some key. Let's get you some goodies about it. Celestolite. 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 Ah, so frustrating. Oh my god! Like, come on, brain. Oh, come on, brain. Woo-wee! Celestine. Celestinite is also known as celestinine. I don't know. Okay. All right. So this one right here, Celestite. It is a stone for the astrological sign Gemini. And I didn't even know it. I can't even say it, but I got it. Anyway. Mental activities. The stone will help you analyze every and any complex situation, whether it is physical or it is the synchronicities that your subconscious and conscious can no longer hold and structuralize. Hmm. Also known as a stone for balance and a comprehensive state of mind. The stone, when held when using it, can help recall memories of a conversation, both spiritually and those received as physical gifts from the divine. Really? Okay. We vibrate at the number 8 and the number 2. This will help you if you have a dysfunctional intestinal system, digestive orders, or you need treatment from toxins and negativity of the destruction within your stomach, your bowels, your intestines, or any part of the body that can hold hormones. My Graves' disease, my hyperthyroidism. It's been going real toxic lately. This stone is best used when given away because it brings the spirit of love and blessing from one to another as in a sign of pure respect. This is a healing stone, and if it is blue, then it is to clean the era and the aura, and if it has more color in it, then use it for pain and chaos to bring it to love and light. So if it's got more of like the aura-y, like rainbowy color to it, then you would use it for pain and chaos. But if it's more of the white, kind of angel-y kind of thing, then you would use it for the aura and for cleansing an area. Either way, you're using it to heal something in a dysfunction. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to have to pull that stone out too. All right, I love this, but there you go. There is your best friend for 2025. Your clue is sunrise. Oh, okay. Sunrise. Show self respect. And usually they're not the friendliest, but the fates are coming in to help you along the way. Or maybe you're denying them and they're forcing you one way or another. That is your hint for finding whatever you're going to need your best friend for to help you get through it. Close the door and then move into 2025 with your best friend and learn to get close with them. All right, your meta message is about finding the perfect storm. It's also about being the perfect storm, right? We ourselves can be and are entitled to be, and I do mean entitled, but I don't mean it like entitlement. I'm saying we're entitled to be a storm. We're entitled to be something that can cleanse what needs to be cleansed, right? Them big, heavy storms, when they come in, do they do a lot of destruction? Yep. But what else do? They remove brokenness, weak, that can't withstand the storm. They get it out of our way. It's broken. It's deceiving us. It is not being fruitful. It is not being helpful. In fact, it is actually doing the exact opposite. 2025, you are absolutely going to find that you yourself are a perfect storm. Now, whether you are not accepting yourself in your storm or you are not accepting the storms that the universe is providing to clean that shit up, that is completely up to you, and that is up to you in 2025. But you are going to need an athlame, and you have ancient ones. Your ancestors are going to be there along the way. If you have an athlame, run that athlame up and down your arms, over your mind, over your brain, your back, your hips, your legs, your feet, your roots. Cut off what isn't serving you. Do not let it go into 2025 with you. Don't let it. 9, right? When you think about the number 9, let's break it down real quick. 5 and 4, right? 5, the body. The one body that's represented by 5 appendages are 4 appendages. The 4 appendages, the 2 arms, the 2 legs, represents the one torso that represents the body, right? And then you have, that's your 5. And then you got your 4. Your 4 is about foundation, stabilization. So 9 needs to be stable. There needs to be closed damn doors that ain't allowed into your stable 9 year. Okay, do not let anyone that isn't stable or that wasn't serving you in 2008 or 2024 come into your 9. Leave them in the 8. What is the 8 about? It's about self-serving. It's about walking away from things that no longer serve us. 9 is created by a 5, which is us, and 4, foundation, stability. Be your stable foundation in your own life. Take your athlame if you have one. If you don't have one, appoint that dull ass butter knife that you don't use no more until you can get you an athlame. I need to get one too, girl. Don't feel bad. Let the ancestors prove to you by showing to you that you haven't been using it anyway. And if you haven't used it for like the entire damn year, what the fuck? You don't need it. You don't need it. You may want it, but you don't actually need it. Pay that shit forward and then close the door. Close the door. Stop disowning a part of you because you're scared to clean the weeds out of them roots. Listen, I am a root worker, and there is nothing worse than finding somebody that can't keep up with their own roots. It's not because they don't know how. It's because they were never taught that their roots, our their foundation. They grow, they spread, they change, they turn into other things when they have the ability to grow, right? If your roots are stale and they're in a little bitty pot and they can't breathe anymore, guess what happens to that plant? Mhm. Plant don't make it. It doesn't get the chance to cut off what isn't serving it. It doesn't get the chance to work on finding the truest part of you that creates the perfect storm that ends up serving nothing until you allow the storm to come in, clean up all of the broken, missing hinges, the damn roof that needs new shingles any damn way. Let it go. Let it go. Let that shit go. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie.
Gray.
Huh?
Gray.
You said gray? Oh, gray's next. Gray?
Yes.
Gray. Gray, are you still here, honey? Before I look. Aquila. Yes. You're very welcome, Aquila. I don't want to look and see what your best friend is. If you ain't here to see it with me, Gray, you better be here. Well, I mean, life happens. If you're not here, you're not here. And, shit happens. And I got a little long-winded today, but, it happens. It happens. But I wanted to let y'all know where I was at. Everybody been talking about where they at, where they this, where they at. Yeah, well, guess what? This is where I'm at. Here's where I'm going. All right, Gray. Last call for Gray. Gray! Moderators, if you know she's here, let me know. Like, she could be, peeing, washing her hands, doing dishes. Great. Yay! I know that's right. Oh, sorry. All right. Ooh. Oh my God. And I knew how to say this until I just looked at it. You. I think it's you class. You class. I don't think it's ooh. It's you class, right? It's you. It's good. It's good.
Got an escapee.
We got an escapee? Oh, yeah, I was slinging them damn things. I don't know. I got several of them. They're somewhere. I don't know. You know me. I'm a card slinger. You and I see why. No, wait. EU. There it is. 266. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? 266. Come on now. What's your funky self? 266. All right. Here is your, and I think it's pronounced U class. I could be wrong, and I could be saying it completely wrong. And if I am, then Maruta will definitely let me know. But it's EUCLASE, and I think it's pronounced U class. But I could be completely wrong, and Maruta will come in and play Cap Save Ho and save the day. So anyway, that is your stone. Do you notice it looks like it's got a skull? Like, it's not cut that way either. I just freaking love it. Do I see the face in there? U-class. Yeah, you gotta put that Z in there. U-class. But yeah, I love it. I don't have one either. So this is the the stone that follows lines with blah, 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 blah. Astrological sign Virgo and Sagittarius. This is a long prismatic crystal. It is usually blue, green, or completely colorless. That's it. Blue, green, or colorless. The mineral stands for Stone of Happiness. That makes me happy just saying it, right? It is a stone that stands for happiness. How can that not be your best friend going into 2025 without a best friend that's going to make you happy? Right? It vibrates at a number 3. Oh my God, that's wonderful, right? 3s are about celebration. They can get a little heavy at times, but you know what? Growth is about heaviness. It's about uncomfortableness sometimes. So this stone will help you govern activities that are positive, not governed by reason. They must be governed by the heart so that you can have accomplishment, loving pride that doesn't restrain you from old lessons.
Mm.
It will help you with enhancing your communication skills. It will stimulate the crown chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra. Combined energies with other stones will make it even more beneficial and clarity, and it will help you awaken the creativity, the creative force from within the perfect self of you, your higher self. That's all kinds of goody, right? So, absolutely, if you don't have it, look, I am not selling any stones here, guys, but I am just letting you know this is your best friend. And even if you don't have it, you can keep a mental picture of it until you can speak it into existence. Start speaking that best friend into existence. Promises. It happens. It works. All right. A clue to something or a hint of something for you to forgive yourself about has to do with you remembering you have support, new world. Ooh, and everybody's favorite question: why? And you know what the best part of all of this is? Is everybody can ask why. You can ask. You're not always going to get an answer though. Well, it may not be the answer that you want. I don't know. Here's your best friend, and there's your clue, baby. All right, on to your meta message. Your meta message is strictly amazing because we are coming in with one of your familiars, right? So 2025, you are going to have an eagle somewhere with you. Whether you can see it or not, that remains to be seen. Are you on its level, way up there where you can't even see it with your naked eye? Or is it just always with you? Is it always watching your back? Is it always scouting ahead? Is it always making sure that it is keeping you at the top of your game? Either way it goes, remember that you have Eagle that is coming into 2025 with you. The topic of this show is about forgiveness. What is your word? Forgiveness. Repairing that veil, right? You are not forgiving them to allow them back into your life. You are not finding forgiveness within yourself to allow a cycle of insanity to continue. No. You just don't want to judge them anymore. And in order to do that, you must find forgiveness. You can't judge yourself and you can't judge them. And you can't do that if you aren't willing to find the forgiveness that is needed so that you can move forward. All I need you to know is there is a garden of venues that is waiting for rest and renewal, and there is an intentional crossing that will be happening for you from 2024 to 2025. There is something intentional that must happen. But in order for that to happen, that forgiveness must come first. Remember, this is the last Monday of this year. So you have only what's left of this 24-hour period. And then the same 24-hour period starts over again, but yet we're going to call it Tuesday. And it is the last Tuesday of 2024. It is your last chance to walk away. It is your last chance to walk away from something that isn't serving you and walk into you, and you are very capable of serving you. You just have to take that step. Take that half step, find out exactly what part must be repaired, that forgiveness is found, then rest and step into 2025 knowing that you are stepping in for yourself, your number 5, yourself, and you're stepping in for the number 4 of you, your foundation and your stability. You're doing it 100% only for you. You're not letting it or them or pain affect you. You're leaving it right now. Leave it at the door. And that's your message, sweetie. Oh, all right, Gray. All right, Risa. Risa and flowing. Risa and flowing. I am here, present, my beautiful goddess. I know that's right. Goddess waiting for a goddess. I know that's right. Ooh! I freaking love it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it because I gotta do it. I gotta do it because I gotta do it. I gotta do it because I gotta do it. All right, yo, best friend, and I don't even have one in sight. Oh my god! And I have a lot. Oh, I do have one in sight. It's my baby ring, turquoise. Ooh, I love it. That is your best friend for next year. Hey, hey, go best friend, go best friend, go best friend, go best friend, go best friend. Go. You know you gotta hype your bestie up. You better hype your bestie up. Turquoise. Yeah, it does. And it does. Oh, I'm at the back of the damn thing. I don't know. No, 666. What? Six what? Six what? Six 669. 669. Not no, you went too far. You can't find it, you went too far. Okay, all right. It just keeps going. Okay, you got a whole lot going on here. All right, this is the astrological star sign for Sagittarius, Pisces, and Scorpio. Ooh. Turquoise. All right. Some are rare, some are short, some are small, some are brilliant, some are colored, some are prismatic, some are crystals, some are stalagmites, some are veins, some are crusted. Hold on. The prismatic crystal kind are only found in Virginia, I guess, according to this. I didn't know there was. I thought turquoise came in like white, blue, and green. I didn't realize there was like a prismatic. When you think of prismatic, you think like the rainbow color, right? Or at least my brain is thinking like rainbow. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay. All right. Let's see. It is very valuable when it comes to grounding, from preventing yourself from losing touch with your conscious mind during the subconscious deep meditations. Matter of fact, keep it there and you can put your mind there and meditate into a state of unconscious, subconscious, and find a deeper knowing without having to worry about or protect your conscious mind. So literally, if I take turquoise and I set it like on the shelf right here, what I'm hearing, I think I just heard is that I can put my conscious mind there, and then I can deep dive without worrying about it affecting my present current life. Is just kind of staying in the moment mind, right? Interesting. Didn't know that. I like that. You can use it as an attunement tool when visiting other planes. If you are sitting in a protection circle, you should have it around you, or at least in the circle. It has a sense of protecting against accidents. Tibetan shamans hold this stone and protect its property beyond the ceremonies of sacredness. There is something when it comes to this stone and the valley of Shambhala. No idea what that word is. That will bestow the goodness believed from before, following, during, and after most and all Native American Indians. This stone will bestow goodness in the balance by helping male and female without judging of character, bringing forth the quality of clarity, spirituality, and providing balance in energies while you are shifting and finding bits to increase and those that are used for your psychic powers as you grow and help develop in your natural self. This stone will be used when writing or orally speaking to others, whether you are peeling back layers or you are being direct. Okay. Turquoise is a master healer, so please understand it will be purifying you even if you are not touching it. Even if you are in a displaced negative place, or you are unexcited and you are anti You are actively against the positive. Even being in the same room as a stone, it will help you emotionally, mentally, and physically, whether you want it to or not, and it has since times of ancient and before. Well, I just fell in love with you so much more, and I carry you on my baby ring. Okay, so turquoise. Turquoise is your best friend for 2025. Well, I'll get to that one in a minute. All right, the clue or hint for you for forgiveness: sunset, contemplate death, and then go beyond that, like beyond death. Okay, an observer. That is your clues, your hints, and your best friend that you will be using to find forgiveness for you that cannot go into 2025. Your meta message. Your meta message comes with a caterpillar of an opportunity, and it's also a teachable moment for you, and it is coming with a hagstone, a hollow bone, right? So, what I want you to understand is your hagstone, your hollow bone, all of it makes music, right? I can blow in this and it'll make music. I can blow in a hollow bone and it'll make music. It's a disruption tool. It's a growing tool. It's a grounding tool. It's a teachable moment, right? Sometimes lessons hurt and sometimes lessons are gravy. Too easy, way too easy. Sometimes they're just way too fucking hard and we can't find the ladder. We can't make the step. And sometimes that first step is a doozy. But it is an opportunity that you cannot afford to miss. So make sure that you take all of you into 2025 for yourself, because without that, there is nothing for you to adapt to grow to, or to witness, right? If you're not bringing change into 2025, there is nothing for you to witness as you begin to grow and adapt into becoming this new person that has found forgiveness that you didn't have before. Finding forgiveness literally is literally closing a door, and every time one door closes, what happens? It is magnetism. What happens when we close one door? Exactly. A window opens every time. So close that damn door and then wait on that window to open, because I promise you that window is going to be worth sneaking through. Sneak through that window, get in there, find out what it is. It's all about you, but it will not open until you find that closure. So find that forgiveness, close it. Do not let it go with you. Work on you. 2025 is going to be very teachable for you. So get real comfortable in the uncomfortable. I know those are Jane's famous words, but they are literally so much more powerful today than they were months and months and months ago, maybe even a year ago, when she spoke them words to not just me, to all of us. Get comfortable with uncomfortable. It's coming, whether we want it to or not. Tomorrow is not promised, but we don't have that many tomorrows left compared to all the times we could have gave ourselves a chance to forgive. Now, I'm forcing you, Metatron, Enoch, we're forcing you. We're forcing you to find that change. Forgive yourself. All right. Flowing. It is the love is in the earth. And this is the first volume. I need the next one. I need the next one. But this is it. Love is literally in the earth. And mine is all kinds of highlighted and bookmarked, and I got all kinds of shit going on. But I so need to get the next one. Flowing. Yes, flowing is here. So that I can continue to grow in my knowledge. I work with stones all the time. I'm a root worker. We work with stones. I work with hot rocks. I work with stones for healing. I learn where they need to be on the body. So, it is definitely a tool that I've got to get invested in. All right. Your best friend flowing is a Numite. Ah, I had this stone. I spoke this stone into existence for myself, and then someone crossed my path that needed it so much more than me. And I gifted it to them. I paid it forward. Most of my stones, trust me, they end up getting paid forward unless it is like a specific tool that I must have and I can't live without it, or it is my personal stone that I work with for me and my own private journey, or it is a stone that I have to have like a medicine bag, like a doctor has a medicine bag. We have tools, we have certain things that we must carry with us when we work with our clients and my gems. And every time you guys reach out or you call me or you email me, I go and I grab your protection jar that I've already created for you, or I grab the stone that I feel needs to call for you for that moment. Numite is one of them stones that you definitely have for either a very short period in your life, or it is a stone that continuously finds you over and over and over again, kind of like me and this Sheva stone, and you keep paying it forward. So hopefully another one will find me, but if it doesn't, that's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Your clue or your hint for your forgiveness of yourself is about presence, like presence, being current, being in the moment, being right now, right here, period. Presence has to do with transforming anger. Mm, something that is not so easy for me. And this can go in a lot of different ways, but it's going to be up to you. Buy the book. hmm Buy the book. Whose book? I don't know. Your book. Not my book. Not their book. Maybe theirs up there. I don't know. But do it by the book. Do it the right way. Do it according to you and your gut and your source and your God, your higher power, your belief system. Do it because it feels right. Not because you have to, but because you want to. If you want to do it, if you want that to happen, it takes hold quicker. It has deeper, stronger roots. It has more to hold on to when you're open and willing to do it. The Copper Knight. You gotta be kidding me. This is new might. So this found me. Guys, it wasn't meant for me. It literally wasn't meant for me. It was in my Yule blessing box from one of these gorgeous, beautiful gems. If they acknowledge and tell them who they are, then they do. But if not, they know who they are. This was supposed to go to somebody else. And it was out of their hands as well because they ordered it specifically for someone else. But somehow this stone found me. And now that I'm finding out that it is in the Numite family, so to speak, it makes sense that it would find me. And my world has kind of gone copper, right? Last year was all pink and red, and now this year my world is literally turning copper on me. Now I am not switching shit out. I am rocking pink and copper. But it goes to show you that if you continuously remember to pay it forward, the blessing that you paid forward will find you again tenfold. It'll be bigger, it'll be better, it'll be something that you never saw coming. And that makes it so much more deserving, so much more authentically meant for just you, right? So I know there's somebody right now that didn't get a stone that was meant for them. That doesn't mean the one that is meant for them isn't going to find them. It just means that that one wasn't meant for them. It was meant for me. They just didn't know it. And guess what? Neither did the person that placed the order. And now it makes sense. I have to take that. I have to take that. So, even though it is not my best friend for the year, it's gonna be right there. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna be in my bra, my pocket. It's gonna be right there. So your meta message for 2025 is all about change, right? When change comes in a way that is wanted, needed, and divinely accepted for what it is, we can't hold ourselves back. We have to jump into us. Everywhere we go, we take us. It's not where you live, it's how you live. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you think about this and it becomes your mentality, if it becomes your way, then it is absolutely the way that is meant for you. Your way of change. I love that, Maruda. I love that. I love that. Your way of change is yours, right? Yours. Your box, your world. Not mine. Not Maruda's. Not books. Yours. Yours, flowing. You and you alone. Your fingerprint. Your transformation. your forgiveness, your 2025. Everybody that you choose to allow in is a blessing. We don't have to worry about if they got bad intentions, if they got on a mask, if they got on something that ain't right. We didn't allow that to start the year off, so we ain't got to worry about it sneaking its way in because we closed that door. The window that got opened had nothing to do with finding forgiveness because there's no forgiveness to be found because we can't bring something that already happened and forgiveness was found. We're not bringing that. It doesn't get to come forward with us. It doesn't get to experience the change that we found within us. So remember, as you go, flowing in your most beautiful way, it's almost as special as your very, very incredible name, right? Most people think Hershey is stage name, right? No, it's my birth name. It is my real name. My real name is Hershey. When people, parents, whether we like it or not, when they find something that has to be just for them, it's not that they didn't see them as a Sarah or a Jenny or Amanda or anybody else's name. I'm not saying that your name isn't who you are, but your name is exactly who you are. And if you yourself remember that your unique spelling, unique your unique way of gaining your name, even if it is a common name, there is something unique about it, whether it is a name spelled differently or it's said differently or pronounced differently. It's yours. Let that uniqueness be what holds you down. There are mountains that are coming, but it is time for you. 2025 is going to stir that shit up and get it out. No, 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 no. In order to make this change happen, this has to happen. You have got to climb them mountains, the good ones, the bad ones, the hard ones, the ones that ain't got no oxygen, and you're going to need an oxygen tank and a mask. But if you don't, then you don't get rid of all the dust. You don't get to climb up and remove the dust from the fan. You don't dust all the house and leave the dust on the fan, right? Because as soon as you turn the fan on, what's going to happen? That shit's going to go slinging right back in the air of all the furniture and everything that you just cleaned. You got to clean that fan too, right? So you don't have to climb that chair. You're going to have to climb that ladder. You're going to have to climb that damn mountain. If you want genuine change to be there, to stay, you got to climb that mountain. You going to remove that. You got to. You have got to move out of the stagnation that held you in a place that made you realize, holy shit, it's the last Monday and I've got to close this. I got to find forgiveness. I cannot. Nope, you sure can't. Grab your best friend and allow yourself some grace and then allow yourself some time. You still have all of today and tomorrow. You are your own benefactor. You are your own obstacle. You are your own cheerleader. Man, you are your own person that can sabotage you and get in your own damn way. We are all of that to ourselves. Don't give that part of you to someone that isn't giving you that. If they're giving you a genuine, honest, you make sure that you're giving yourself that so that you can give that to someone else. I love you, and change is coming for you, Flowing. And it starts with climbing a few mountains that may not be the easiest, and they may be real damn dirty. And I'm looking at the ceiling fan going, damn. I'm glad the camera can't see it. It's easy. We can clean it up real easy, and that is the best part. We can clean it up. And if we do it ourselves and we sweat it out and we went through all the work to make it clean, it sticks, it lasts. Because we ain't finna waste our energy. We ain't finna waste our time just to let it go back to what it was. Climb that mountain. And that's what I've got for you, babe. Guys, I love you, but I can hardly talk. I love you, I love you, I love you. But I will definitely see you on the next adventure. Bye, guys. It hurts so bad. No, leave me alone. End it.